for the Canton Charge earlier today. Joe Harris recalled by the Cleveland Cavaliers, and Antoine Agudio was reactivated. Tonight's officials, Philip Moore, Brandon Adair, and Jason Goebel. As the wing jumper is off, Bashinsky's follow doesn't go. Backing in, Marshall backing in, gets inside, drops it inside to Bashinsky, doesn't get it, and that's because somebody got him. Couple Charge players. The Charge early going 13-8. Saunders. Good ball movement by the Knicks. Trice out in front. Working on Stockton. 10 on the shot clock. Shakes off Stockton on the block under the basket. Down to 5. Atkins with 1. Can he beat the buzzer? Flipped it up. Back of the rim. Nope. Comes back out to him. Stuffins knocks it out of bounds. Yes, he did. Jordy Fernandez as the head coach of the Charge here in the D-League. Also for Mike Miller of the Knicks. Good pass inside onto DeCupo to Saunders. Got it to go and draws the foul. Bowling Green. And at the scorer's table for the Canton Charge, Antoine Agudio coming in at the next dead ball. Crawford onto DeCupo, right block. Cook one-on-one with Trice, down to 5. Trice under the basket, scoops inside to Antetokounmpo, blocked away by Stuffins. Blocked away another one, 24-second violation. How about the interior D? Fire it from there. He did it a couple of times last night in that win over Sioux Falls. 16 points. Trice no good, Pointer high. 3 minutes to play, quarter number 1. Atkins a two-man with Crawford. Now he'll keep it, working on Minerath. Right-hand jump hook, well done. Next dead ball, we will have a timeout. Crawford going to shoot the 17-footer, you bet. Jordan Crawford can score in bunches, and we're going to get a time. Season. He and Minerath both with 7, Charge a 4-point lead. Sean Marshall back in, looked inside for somebody, and so that's twice that the Charge have come out of a stoppage to run the alley-oop right at the beginning of the ball game. Cook hit Steffens out of that timeout. They ran it to perfection, this time to Minerath. Crawford to 3, nope. Tapped around, brought down by Pointer. Sir Dominic on the push. Double scoop, doesn't get it. Atkins another. All right, they adjusted to 21 on the shot clock. Crawford to Marshall. Double team on Giles. Saunders picks up the loose ball. Fires inside, knocked away by Stuffin. Saves it to Agudio. Taken away by Antetokounmpo. Fouled by Antoine Agudio. Some hustle on both sides that time. And the Knicks able to come up on that one. And the Charge up by 4, 35-31. Trice crossing over, now gets it to Antetokounmpo, faces up on Steffens. Tosses it over his head on the rim, didn't get it. Minerath the rebound. Both parent clubs in action tonight as well. The Cavaliers at the Q playing host to the Atlanta Hawks, while the Knicks are in Houston taking on the Rockets. Houston looking for a second straight win after the firing of head coach Kevin McHale. Agudio thought about it, skipped past to Minerath in the lane, on the rim, got it to go, draws the foul. 14 points for Minerath. We'll look for 15, but credit Antoine Agudio. Had a wide open 3-ball home. 40-33. Another 7-point advantage for the Charge. Marshall inside over the smaller Cook. Well done off the glass. An 8-point advantage for the Canton Charge. Coming up on the midway point of the second quarter. Trice straightaway 3. A little bit short. And Steffens the rebound. Feet off the front of the rim. 3 minutes to play. First half. Trice bounces off. Cook shoots the jumper. Rattles out. Reddick had it. And Cook comes up with it. Agudio takes his time for the three ball. Short again. Bashinsky the rebound. Marshall taken away by Agudio. In front of the pack is Reddick, the one-handed. 3 baskets, 6 points. Charge a 5-point lead. Atkins faces up on Minerath to Antetokounmpo. Bashinsky down to 3, faces up on Reddick, goes around him, two-hand dunk. Oh, a strong move by Bashinsky. Somebody for the guys in blue and orange, as we've played 3 minutes, and the Charge just 2 points inside. Trice flipped it up and in. Travis. Jordan Bashinsky has been terrific tonight as Saunders goes strong to the basket. Jordan Bashinsky, 11 points. Surprising to say, his first basket of the season. Mr. Charge, been with the Canton from the very beginning. Matter of fact, he goes all the way back to the New Mexico Thunderbirds before the team was relocated here to the Hall of Fame city. 5 on the shot clock. Trice one-on-one with Stockton. Steps back and shoots from the wing. Short. 4 minutes into the fourth quarter. Marshall looking for Bashinsky, left of the lane, one-on-one with Reddick. Faces up, spins, knocks him out of the way, force up with the right hand short. Marshall then unable to save it, and the Knicks will keep the basketball. 7:37 to play. Capers drops it to Bashinsky, forced it up, Reddick grabbed him. Stockton now with 8 points. Trice flips, short, Steffens the rebound. Saunders will inbound. Trice thought about it, goes to Marshall, who'll let the 3 fly, too strong. Reddick another rebound. Board, lost it, and picked up by Jordan Crawford. Under 5 to play. Marshall banging in on Cook. Good ball movement, Saunders. Crawford had it, lost it to Steffens. One man to beat, had it, lost it. Out of bounds, who touched it last? Well, either Travis Trice or Sean Martin. And the rebound comes down to Saunders. Charge have got some pretty good looks, just not dropping here in the second half as their 9-point lead has gone by the wayside. Marshall the fadeaway. Yes, sir. Good shot by Sean Martin. I was talking to Canton's manager of communications, Sean White, and told him I'd be really surprised if this game gets into the 90s as Travis. 10 points from Michael Stockton. Charge hanging around. They need a stop. Knicks looking for another basket. Jordy Fernandez having words with Brandon Adair. 10 on the shot clock for Atkins. Bashinsky on the inside, the right-hander, wide right up defense. Travis Trice to Marshall straight away. Looking for Atkins. Playing the 2-man behind his back. Saunders on Agudio, the fadeaway baseline jumper comes up short. Steffens comes up high with the... Jordan Bashinsky has been terrific tonight as Saunders goes strong to the basket. Jordan Bashinsky, 11 points. Cook working on Trice, high off the glass. Banged off Trice, got it to go. Good overplay by Antetokounmpo, but not quite good enough. Backdoor cut! Quinn Cook in the alley-oop to Steffens. Minerath the rebound. 90 seconds have been played. Quarter number 1 here at the Civic Center. Minerath. Stockton going to set for the 3 ball. Whistle on the shot. Knicks extending the defense. Stockton. Left top to Cook. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Reddick on the baseline goes strong. Skip pass. Steffens the corner 3 ball. Back of the rim long. 12 points per ball game. Atkins straight away Tapped away by Steffens, picked up by Cook. Inside to Minerath, forced it up, didn't get it, and a foul was going to be called. And Thanasis onto the Cook between the circles. Back to Minerath, can shoot from there, puts it on the floor into the lane. Good move inside, laid it up and in. 4 points for Nick Minerath, and the Charge. As the Charge will look to extend their lead to 6 or more. Minerath. Minerath coming into the lane, drive, double clutch, high off the glass, off the rim. Couldn't get the shot to drop, and that's because Thanasis Antetokounmpo. Knicks back on top, 17-15. Minerath thinking about it, picked up by Atkins, 6 on the clock. To Cook, around the pick into the lane. Cobb going to shoot a 3-ball right there. Jershon. Charge has led by as many as 5, the Knicks as many as 4. Both teams without one of their top players. DeJuan Summers left. Alley-oop from Cook to Minerath, and he's got 9. Shot clock is off. Charge can use the final 10 seconds. Lead by 4. Cobb going to shoot a 3-ball. Got it! Jershon Cobb in the Atlantic Division. Cook. Agudio thought about it, now puts it on the floor. Minerath steps into it. A lot of rhythm, you bet. 12 points for Nick Minerath. For Jordan Bashinsky, and it's 38-33 Charge. Steffens coming down the left side with the right hand slam. Nationally, most recently in the Turkish Super League. Cook coming all the way underneath, left corner. Steffens a 3-ball. Yes, sir. Found. Steffens now 7 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 emphatic slams. Javante Redick out front to Cook. Steffens working on Bashinsky, shoots the fading jump shot. 7 straight points. For down the rim, but it falls off. Redick the rebound. Kevin Olakibe steps into a 3-ball. Nope. Kevin Olakibe seeing his first action for the Charge. 6'2", 180 from UNLV. Bashinsky and Antoine Agudio fouls him from behind. And that's 5.5 to play in the first half. Cook. Agudio steps into the 3 a little bit short. Redick taps it, fights with it, had it, lost it out of. Talking about a good effort off the bench. He's got 11. Go along with 3 rebounds as we've got 4 minutes to play in the half. Cook looks for help. Good double team by the Knicks. DJ Steffens gets helped up by a young Antetokounmpo, 6 points. No stats of significance for Capers. Redick, jump shot, high arcer for the big man, and feet off the front of the rim. 3 minutes to play. First half. Trice bounces off. Cook shoots the jumper, rattles out. Redick had it, and Cook comes up with it. Agudio takes his time for the 3-ball. Short again. Bashinsky the rebound. Marshall taken away by Agudio. In front of the pack is Redick, the one-hand jump hook on the block, but he just went strong and hammered it home. Cook, a 2-man with Redick. Looked inside and should have looked again to Steffens, and he saves it to Stockton. Cook will hold up to run the offense for the Charge. Now he'll drop it off to Minerath. Underneath, blocked away by Bashinsky, got it back, muscled it up, blocked away by Bashinsky or Antetokounmpo. We mentioned earlier last night they had 12 turnovers in the first half in their game against Sioux Falls. just 3 in the second half. Big reason they were able to come away with that 107-94 win. Cook, Steffens straight away 3-ball. Nope. Tapped around, brought down by Marshall. There for the putback, knocked away, grabbed by Reddick. Cook, Stockton, 3-ball. Nope. Tapped around off a couple of different players. Tapped around by Cook, tries to save it, and ends up in just the 19 points and the 8 rebounds. But the block shots and just a real big man presence on the inside that the Charge have not been able to match with their big man, Michael Dunnigan, out of the lineup with that right foot contusion. Brought down by Antoine Agudio. Quinn Cook between the circles. Wait for the pick by Reddick. Gets it to him. Reach-in foul is going to be called on Sean Marshall. Sean surprised at the whistle. Javante Reddick now 9 boards on the night. Stockton straight away. 10 on the shot clock. Skip pass. Agudio takes his time for the 3-ball. Too strong. Steffens high for the ball. Stockton to Steffens. 4.5 to play. Left of the lane. Reddick goes quickly. Blocked from behind by Bashinsky. 3 on the clock. Agudio to beat the buzzer. Doesn't get it. On the rim and in. 21 points for Jordan Bashinsky. Steffens lifts for 3. Nope, too strong. Long rebound in the air. Comes down to Quinn Cook. And Jordy Fernandez will call a timeout with 3:08 to play. Trice gets points 8 and 9. The Knicks just 4 points from that. Cook coming down the right side. Stops, cut off by Marshall to Agudio. 2 minutes to play. Cook under the basket, reverse, blocked by Bashinsky. As I was saying, Mike Miller, head coach of the Knicks after 2 seasons as an assistant with the Austin Spurs. Pointer into the lane. Stockton, the lefty, comes up short on the jumper. Run down by Cook. Fresh life for the wine and gold. On the rim and in. 21 points for Jordan Bashinsky. Steffens lifts for 3. Nope, too strong. Long rebound in the air. Comes down to Quinn Cook. And Jordy Fernandez will call a timeout with 3:08 to play. Quarter number 1. Quinn Cook playing a 2-man with Minerath. Right top jump shot. Good idea for Quinn Cook. His first basket tonight, averaging. Charge certainly want to take their time offensively. Cook spins out. Stockton will sit down with 4 points. Antoine Agudio in for the first time after being inactive for the first 2 ball games. Stepping down the double team to Agudio. 5 on the clock. Cook working on Crawford into the lane. Tough shot. Quinn Cook, 4 points for Thanasis Antetokounmpo, and we are tied at 15, 3:35 to play in the first. Cook all the way to the basket, swatted away by Antetokounmpo. Crawford stops. He can ensure they will be compensated fairly for their lost drinks as we are back to action. 90 seconds to play in the first quarter. Minerath sets it for Cook, who shoots the 3 and hits nothing but the bottom of the net. Quinn Cook, 45 to play in the half. Darian Atkins at the scorer's table waiting to come back in for Westchester. Cook, the floater, too strong, tapped up by Reddick, tapped again, got it. Javante Reddick didn't quit. Sudden, the Charge 10-point lead is down to 4 at 47-43. Reddick to Cook. 20-foot jumper goes 19 by the quick look. Both teams back to the original starting fives. First half pretty much played at the pace that the Canton Charge wanted to be played at. Skip pass. Good ball movement. Cook for the three. Nope. Bashinsky, great position. And the rebound. And we are tied at 56. Cook settles for the three. Tried to get it back. Bashinsky gets the rebound. That is his 7th three of the season. And the Nick lead is 70-44, matching their biggest lead of the night back in the first half. Quinn Cook spins, shoots from the block, got it. As the Knicks playing some inspired basketball without their leading scorer, DeJuan Summers, and his 25 points and 10 rebounds, out with what's believed to be a left Achilles injury. Suffered that last night at home against Sioux Falls. Down to 2, Cook swatted down and saved. Cook working on Trice, high off the glass, banged off Trice, got it to go. Fresh in the legs, and they're gonna need it if they wanna hold off the Charge here in the final 5:42. Cook's free throw goes 17 points and 6 boards for Sean Marshall. Stockton a two-man with Reddick to Cook. Long three ball. Too long. And off. Good defense by Minerath. Cook. Minerath thought about it. Back to Cook. 2.5 to play. Knicks by 5. Cook drives and scores from the left side. Quinn Cook, 14 points. Trice gets points 8 and 9. The Knicks just 4 points from that. Cook coming down the right side, stops, cut off by Marshall to Agudio. 2 minutes to play. Cook under the basket, reverse, blocked by Bashinsky. Off the glass, Stockton the rebound. Cook on the push, into the lane, forced it off the glass on the rim and in. Quinn Cook, back-to-back baskets. Seed. Stockton down the lane to Minerath. 8 on the clock. Down to 5. Cook a long three ball. Nope. Trice the rebound. 8-second difference. Bashinsky at 7-2 on Stockton. Stockton looks, goes out front to Cook. Fakes, comes to the wing. The runner spins off the rim. That ball was halfway down and it spun out. And the Westchester Knicks escape with an 86-85 win. That was a pretty good look for Quinn Cook. First basket tonight for Thanasis. Quinn Cook could have let that one go on the tip, but he went. Knicks half game better than the Maine Red Claws at 3-1 atop the Atlantic Division. Maine the defending Atlantic Division champs. After they tallied. Well done by Jordan Bashinsky. That's what I said a moment ago while he was shooting free throws. Didn't have quite those moves a year ago, as the steal by Caper is going to go in front of the pack. Drive for the two-hand slam. Jump hook on the block, but he just went strong and hammered it home. Cook, a two-man with Reddick. Looked inside and should have looked again.